Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. Today I am working on Patty and Kathy's open collab. And that is Kathy of Kathy's Favorite Things and Patty of Life with Patty. They are using the hashtag Patty and Kathy's open collab. So if you'd like to join in, just be sure to use that hashtag. I will link one of their videos I'll link both of their videos in my description box so that you kind of know what the rules are and what they're looking for as far as the collaboration goes. And like I said, it is an open collab, so anybody can join in. So as you can see, I chose this image of this woman and the horse because the theme this month is fall. So they said we could make anything with a fall theme. And I wanted to make a tag that had a fall theme. So I was looking through my magazines I just wanted something really interesting. And I found this beautiful image of this woman and the horse, and she's wearing a sweater. She's dressed for fall. It's fall colors. She's cozy. It's just a beautiful photo. So I had to cut the photo in order to have it fit on this tag. And as you can see, the tag is actually an old time card. So I thought that was kind of neat. So I got everything measured out pretty much perfectly and put down my tacky glue, my Aleene's tacky glue, around all of the edges. And then in the center, I went through with glue stick. And that keeps, the glue stick is a little bit of a drier glue. And so I'll use that in the center to keep the paper from wrinkling too much or, getting any striations in it. So, during this period of time when I was gluing, some glue got stuck to the front of the horse's face, and when I pulled it off, it tore the paper. And I was so sad because I really loved this horse, but now I have to cover him because I can't have it. I was going to color it in, and I couldn't find the perfect shade of gray to do it properly. So here I am now. What you see me doing is I am gluing another magazine picture over top of the beautiful horse. So we are going to actually end up with a very different tag than we thought we were. But I want to talk to you about the image that I ended up choosing to cover the horse and lady. It is not really a fall image, and I was going to end up saving this video for just using it for another situation because as you can see, the image here doesn't look much like fall. But I thought, you know what? I started out with fall. I made a mistake. I'm going to share my mistake, and we're just going to go with it. So I chose this image of this girl in this outfit because she is totally dressed like somebody from the 1980s. I had that haircut like she has back when I was in high school. I did my makeup like that. I mean, like the whole 9 yards. It's fantastic. Her outfit is totally something I would have worn. So I just had to use her. And then I took the card over to my sewing machine and I sewed 3 layers of material onto it. But the top layer is a nice ruffly layer. Then I put a brad in it, and I chose, it's kind of like a rose, what they used to call that, like dusty rose. Well, that's pretty much the color palette in her outfit and that I used for the ruffle. And then, so that's the color that I chose actually for the eyelet. I think I called it a brad earlier, but it's an eyelet, and I have a bad habit of confusing those two. So anyway, then I've got this blue, it's not yarn, but I don't even know how people use this in sewing, but it's like a bolt of this blue. It's not ribbon either. Like, I think you could crochet something out of it, but I had ended up with it because I love the color. But the texture isn't yarn, but it's like sold the way yarn is, kind of. Anyway, I ended up putting a bunch of that through the eyelet, and then I'm going to put 3 strands down the center of the ruffle. And I'm using 3 just because I really want a nice layered effect. And I apologize to those of you who don't love edgy rock music, but I'm keeping in the theme of my tag here, and she's an edgy girl on this tag, so I had to put some edgy music in here. I do try, that's something I try to do, is match my music to my videos, or I match it to my mood in the moment, but definitely in this case I am matching it to this edgy young lady. All right, friends, I have finished up this tag, so you can see that our model here is quite edgy. Actually, I used to have this hairstyle in the 80s and wore my makeup exactly like that. So I fell in love with this image because that was pretty much me back in high school. And so you could see that I put the ruffle on here and I did a couple of layers. And then I added this gorgeous blue ribbon, 3 layers of that down here. And then I added these little, I don't know what these are, they're kind of like gel beads, they're flat backs, and they're really cool. And they were a gift to me from Kathy of Kathy's Favorite Things, so thank you, Kathy. So, and then you can see that in between the layers, like I did some black in here. So I started out with a layer of this, and I just did it flat, and then I did a flat black one, and then I did the ruffle, just because I wanted a little bit of black kind of jutting out, because she's edgy, so I wanted that to be kind of edgy. And I think this is just a fun tag, and it's definitely unusual, and I love it. So thanks for watching. See you soon.